So welcome back to a new video. This is actually the first video I am filming in 2026, so Happy New Year. I don't know if it's still allowed, but I'm still a bit on a health journey. I'm always on a health journey. Anyway, I feel good. I'm wearing like my top inside my pants, so I'm feeling good. So let's make something healthy because I'm making leeks baked with cheese, and this recipe serves 4, so I divided it by 4, and the amounts are to cry for. So yeah, I understand why this is made for 4 people and not for 1, because yeah, I think this is going to be difficult with the amount of butter and cheese, and well, we're making a roux, I think, because I have butter and milk and flour and a little bit of cheese. So yeah, I cut up some leeks, and then I weighed off 250 grams because that's what I've learned is the amount a grown-up person should eat in a day of vegetables, serving of vegetables, 250 grams, so that's there. I'm preheating my oven to 200 Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit, gas mark 6. And then I boiled the leeks for 10 minutes in salted water, just a teaspoon of salt in the water. So now I've had to eat it, but this is still the pan I boiled my leeks in. So look, I needed, well, it says 55 grams for 4, and I weighed it out. This is for 1, so let's put it on low in there. I don't think I need this. Let me grab my whisk, and then let's melt this. The book says leeks are often used to add flavor to soups and stews, but they also make a good accompaniment to many dishes. Cooked in a cheesy sauce, they're a meal themselves. Well, I have some leeks. It says 8 leeks for 4 persons, so I'm making this for 2. Well, I make 2 times 1 portion, and I still have leeks over for soups, I think. So yeah, I don't like waste. You know, I don't like waste when it comes to, well, I won't say when it comes to food, but I don't think I like waste in general. I always try to save things the boyfriend will throw away. Anyway, add flour and cook, stirring for 1 minute until the mixture comes away from the sides. But yeah, this is the amount of flour for 1 person, so in there. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let me grab this again. And I don't think 1 minute is needed for this. That's so sad. And this is the amount of milk for this recipe for 1 person. So I'm doing it for myself now, and then I'm doing it again later. But there's a not a serving of leek for later. Anyway, let me see. Remove from the heat. Gradually add milk. So maybe I should go back to the whisk. No, my whisk doesn't grab the sides. I don't know, I feel like I have to use the whisk. Let's dump this in. All milk. Let's switch again. There's a lot of lumps, so maybe. Whisking something where it's white isn't the best idea, by the way. Well, I'm happy for now with this. Return to the heat. Bring slowly to the boil, stirring constantly. Simmer for 2 minutes or until thick. Well, I think it needs less time because of less volume. And then it says cheese, salt, and pepper. So let's do salt and pepper first. Salt, fresh pepper. We can always add more, right? And the cheese. So, as a Dutch woman, this is just a sad amount of cheese. 55 grams for 4. So yeah, do the math. It's that cheddar cheese that I always like. It says mature cheddar cheese. Well, oh, there's a hair. I'm sorry. Home cooking, people. I think I'm turning this off. And then we go back to the wooden spoon again, I think. Don't need this anymore. Well, it looks like a very nice sauce. I'm very happy with my sauce. So let's put that to the side. A bit of leek. Oh, and now a bit of sauce. Okay. Put half the leeks in the base of a baking dish. And then sauce. And then leek. And then sauce. So. Oh wait, I read something. I read the recipe before. So it says, let's put this to the side for a moment. You can add a little bit of leek juice. Make it a little bit thinner. Maybe I should do that. So 1 tablespoon. It said remove from the heat, gradually add the milk, about 150 milliliters of the cooking water, but I just did a tablespoon. Oh, do you know what sounds good in this? Like the whole grain mustard. Yeah, that looks more like a nice sauce. So let's switch around again. And then don't think. And I'll also start saving my water. So there's a big bowl of water that I'm using to water my plants with. If that is when that's cooled down completely, I will water my plants with that. So yeah. Anyway, sauce. I think I'd rather have a little bit more sauce on top than in the middle, just to get for the brown effect. On top. So all the leeks. let's dry my hands for a moment and then... Oh, I'm going to dirty another... Since I have my dishwasher, or since I... Lately, like, oh, well, I wanted to run the dishwasher anyway, so what is one more spoon? Oh, that was in. Haha, lucky me. So yeah, if it's going to run anyway, I'm going to put it. I'm not worrying about dirtying another dish. I mean, I'm not going to dirty anything if the dishwasher isn't going to put on. That's my leek lasagna done. I'm going to wait for the oven to be ready. Made my boyfriend one. I think I'm going to give him a little bit more sauce. He likes things saucy. He's like this thin. No shame, by the way. I love it with all my heart. But yeah, he could use some meat on those bones. So no, he likes a lot of sauce. So we're going to give him a little bit more. And when it's done, we're doing a taste test. As usual, that hasn't changed in the new year. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, I have 2 servings of leek. This is one for the boyfriend. I stop, and then my one little less brown, or a lot less brown. So let's put that there. Let's have a, I think it has been cooled for 10-15 minutes, so I don't know, yeah, I think you can see that there's still a bit of steam coming off, so cheers. Yeah, definitely could use more cheese, my one. Leek, I can still taste the leek, so that's very nice. But like I said, maybe a little bit of whole grain mustard in this would fit perfectly. I'm gonna stop eating that, because for dinner tonight I have to work a couple of hours later, so that's ready. And I think this was for my first video of shooting video of 2026. This went perfect. I like, knock on wood, but everything went great. I'm pleasantly surprised. Good dish. Next time I will, when I make this, like I said, a little bit of mustard to add some yeah, spice to it, maybe. I don't know if you can say it about mustard, like a little bit extra. That sounds very nice. So yeah, definitely will make this often with more vegetables. I think I don't do that often enough. Just make my own sauce with vegetables like this. I know exactly what's in my dish, how much I'm eating, the calories. Yes, I track calories. I put it in the description if you're curious. In mine, not in the boyfriend one. So thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I will back with my iron box. Still waiting. So as far as I know, the label is made with UPS, and yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully see you then. Bye.